Hey guys, and welcome to the Bayern View. This is going to be the second video of the day. If you haven't already, check out the video earlier that I made about a young French midfielder called Warren Boudou. Check that video out if you haven't already. But welcome to the Bayern View. Hope you guys are all doing well. In this particular video, we're going to be talking about Bayern planning on making a blockbuster move for the summer transfer window. Now, it's a known fact in every football club at the moment that obviously COVID is hurting them. I know various places around the world still have fans, like England at the moment still have fans, and obviously Germany, in Germany and Bayern, Munich, shall I say, we don't have fans at the moment, so obviously that's hurting the club. Now, we'll still be making a lot of revenue, I don't know if that's the right word, or a lot of money from obviously shirt sales and all of that. But at the same time, we will be losing a hell of a lot of money because of match day fans and so on. But with that said, if you're going to enjoy the video, please smash the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button down below if you are new, and let's get crack-a-lacking into this video. So, basically what the report is, and I will read what this says in a minute, but are Bayern Munich saving and not spending any money in January? I've made various videos, I think it's 3 videos, saying that Bayern will not make a transfer in January. Now, I think that's a problem, especially if we're trying to go deep into the Champions League. Because I feel like eventually we'll meet someone, especially if we get a Liverpool or Manchester City, and then we're not screwed because we still scored more goals than all of them. But at the same time, you know what I mean, like it will be one of those where we match up against them, and they might have a better occasion than us. But we'll have to wait and see with that one, because I generally feel like our Bayern can beat anyone if we have every single player and COVID doesn't screw us over. But let's get into what the article says, because obviously that's the main reason here. I'm not going to ramble on for 5 minutes. So it says, Bayern Munich planning blockbuster move for the summer transfer window, and who could it be? During an appearance on Build Live with Christian Falk and former Bayern Munich technical director Michael Rushinen, I'm probably just butchered that. I apologise. I am terrible with names. And basically indicated that Bayern Munich was building its time and pooling its money in effort to prepare for a mega transfer. And then it's saying that the agency Barcelona right back Dest, it would seem that Dest might not fit the mega. Basically, I've just butchered what that just says. Basically, it's saying it's not going to be Dest. Dest will not be. Obviously, we're looking at him, and we'll see what happens. Obviously, the American international is a Barcelona player at the moment. Will he stay there? I'm not at Barcelona. I'm not sure. We are definitely looking at him. We definitely need a right back. Definitely a player that I would pick up, and I think Bayern should sign. At the same time, though, he does not fit the bill of mega, because he's not a mega signing. He's a very good signing, and he could actually help us for a long period of time, with years to come and so on, if we do go for him. But at the same time, he's not going to fit that mega, because he's just not, you know what I mean. But let's carry on. So who exactly could they be talking about? They really are not that many options. So let's get straight into it. So it says, Erling Haaland from Borussia Dortmund. Despite the smokescreen from front office members, Haaland would be an obvious choice and would be a move based on acquiring pure talent that's bringing in someone to fill the need. There is some reason to believe that there is at least some mutual interest from both parties in syncing up. Now, of course, you know what I mean, like Haaland's been at Dortmund, I don't know how many seasons now, and he's absolutely smashing it, scoring a hell of a lot of goals, only behind Lewandowski. And like I've said so many times, Lewandowski for me personally is the best player in the world at this moment in time. And I've made it clear in the videos that I've made about Haaland, I generally feel like this player will be unstoppable. He's got the speed, he's got the strength, he's got the finishing ability, heading ability. He's just an all-round baller. I'm not scared to say that. He is fantastic. And that's just that, you know what I mean? And if he can get his finishing ability better than it already is, like I said, with that speed, with that strength, he's got to be unstoppable. I don't know if he'll be the best striker of all time, but he's definitely got a chance to be, because he's still so young, you know what I mean? So, but with that, he needs to get the major honours of the Champions League, and so on and so forth. But let's carry on. So the next one is Florian Wirtz from Bayer Leverkusen. Bayern Munich have been rumoured to be very interested in Wirtz, while Leverkusen does not seem to be eager to let him walk just yet. A high 8-figure or 9-figure offer might sway the mind of Bayer Leverkusen, so maybe it could be him. But then again, does that fit the build? And it's the same one, like, I like Florian. I think he's a good player, but I don't think it's not a mega signing. I think the only one on this list that I'm looking at, and there's 3 more players to talk about, is Erling Haaland. Now, we ain't going to get Mbappe. That's not happening. Who else is out there in the world of football could we bring in that would worth, Messi and Ronaldo, obviously, but that would be worth bringing in, I generally feel like the only one is Erling Haaland. Now, there obviously are various other players out there. I generally think a mega one would be bringing Werner back. Obviously, Werner played in Germany for a long time with RB Leipzig, under even the manager that we have right now in Nagelsmann. So I would love to bring him back. Lukaku is seeming to be apologising 1 minute and then hating Chelsea for some reason, or Thomas Tuchel, or at 1 minute, and even Romelu Lukaku has said that there's a couple of big clubs in this world, and Bayern Munich are one of them. So I don't know if that means he would like to come to us, but we'll have to wait and see what happens with him. And it would cost a lot of money to get him in, but whatever. I generally feel like the only one out of this list, and I will carry on reading, that's mega, is Erling Haaland. But let's carry on, because obviously this video is going to be about 25 minutes long otherwise. And then the next one on the list is Usman Dembele, FC Barcelona. Dembele would be a free transfer, but would cost a ton in salary and bonuses, even with his talent and his injuries and his injury history would probably rule him out. And like I've said so many times, I don't want matchstick legs nowhere near Bayern. Generally, I don't. So let's just skip that straight away, because I don't even want to talk about him. I don't hate him as a player or as a person, by the way. I think he's a great player. I actually do. I think he's such a talent. I don't feel like he should have gone for the price that he did, but that's Dortmund just getting their money, just like they have with various other players, and just like they probably will with Haaland. But, when he was in the Bundesliga ripping it up, and he just hasn't done anything since. So, yeah. Next one's going to be Rafinha. This seems more likely a 50 to 60 million euro transfer. Is still sort of a mega deal in Bayern Munich's world. And obviously it is. Look at what we spent for Lucas Hernandez. That was a bit of a mad deal in itself, especially for Bayern. Obviously, Bayern don't do the big signings because, not because we can't, just because at the end of the day, look at the clubs that do big signings. Bar Manchester City, and there's just oil money. Bar that, look at Barcelona. Where are they right now? In the mud. Look at Real Madrid. They're doing okay, but they're in the mud. Look at Manchester United. They're in the mud. That's three major clubs, and now PSG obviously in there. I don't think they're in the mud because of the players that they've got. But again, where's their Champions League? You know what I mean? So yeah, there's that, Rafinha. And then the next one and the last one is Donnie Van Der Beek. Bayern Munich will probably not break the bank for this position, as it's not exactly needed at this point, which I agree. I feel like we need to bolster our midfield, but at the same time, I would like Donny. I really would. I think he'd actually fit us very, very well. He can play the 10 and he can play the 6. And I actually think he can probably play the 8 as well. But at the same time, excuse me, I just don't feel we would go and pick him up generally. But hopefully I'm wrong with that and we'll go pick up a brilliant midfielder. But let me know what you guys think. It looks like we're saving money and we might go for someone big. Now, who would that be? Who would you guys like? I'm going to pose this question to you guys, if you are watching. Who would you like to see in an FC Bayern Munich shirt next season when the summer comes around in the transfers? Who would you like to see Bayern sign? For me personally, I don't know if it will be some free transfers. I know that if they save their money and go get Rudiger, I know a lot of people aren't really with that, but that's fair enough. He would be somewhat of a mega signing, Champions League winner and so on, and he's obviously coming from Chelsea in the Premier League. Ginter, I don't think he'll be a mega signing, but he needs to be signed by Bayern. 110% he does. You know, he's brilliant against us, and if you're brilliant against us, you should be signed. Generally, simple as that. You know, this isn't a one-game affair. This guy's been doing it for Borussia Mönchengladbach for years. You know, been linked with Manchester United, PSG, this player, you know, this place, that place throughout. You know, him doing very good for Mönchengladbach, and Bayern need to sign him, simple as that. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Smash the thumbs up button if you have enjoyed, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for the constant support. There's been 2 videos out for you guys today. If anything else breaks, I will make a video on it as soon as possible, but I don't believe it's going to, but we're in January. You never know. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys, if anything don't break, tomorrow. But yeah, Mia, peace out. Thank you for the constant support, guys.